When you move to a fixed income, you start looking at your spending a little differently. And honestly, there was quite a few things that I didn't realize I could live without until I did. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Debbie, and I retired 2 years ago, and I live in the beautiful Boise, Idaho area. Today I'm sharing 10 things I completely stopped buying once I retired, and how it's helped me live on a fixed income without feeling deprived. These changes have saved me thousands and reduced my stress and given me more freedom to enjoy my time. And no judgment here if you're still buying some of these things, because we're all on our own journey. But if you're looking to stretch your dollars a little further, stick around. Number one, name brand everything, including groceries, cleaning supplies, and even our medications. One of the very first things I stopped doing was always reaching for the name brand. Store brands and generics have come a long way, and I think most of the time you can't even tell the difference, except the price. Switching to generics for household items and food, and even prescriptions if your doctor approves, has been a real game changer. The quality is often just as good and the savings is noticeable. I think it all adds up. Sometimes as much as 20 to 40% less. I save roughly $800 to $1,000 a year on this one habit alone. Cleanliness and comfort really don't need fancy labels. Number two, eating out too often. This one adds up fast. I know when I was working, I would often stop and grab something for dinner for us on the way home because it was convenient, and lots of times I was tired. I think those quick stops for snacks or food really adds up in retirement too. Now eating out seems more like a special treat instead of a habit. I started doing more simple meal prep at home, and I'm actually starting to enjoy it. It's healthier and cheaper, and it actually gives me a nice little routine. This small change saves me between 1,000 to 2,000 a year. One habit shift that really adds up. Number three, clothes that I don't really need. In the past, I used to buy clothes just because they were on sale, or if I felt like I needed clothes for work. Now I ask myself, do I really need this? And really, most of the time it's no. I just stick to comfortable, versatile pieces that I already own. They really don't wear out that fast. If I do need something, I will look for gently used items at a thrift store. Or sometimes I'll even, if I have a certain brand I really love and I know the right size, I'll order something on eBay. Why spend money on dry cleaning or chasing trends when my days are filled with gardening or walking or visiting grandkids? This alone has saved me between 1,000 and 1,800 a year. It's a huge difference. Number four, unused subscriptions and streaming services I've forgotten about. This was a sneaky one. Streaming services, gym memberships, little monthly charges. They don't seem like much individually, but they really add up. I regularly now go through my credit card statements and check and see if there's things I'm not using. Do I really need 6 different streaming platforms? Now I just rotate between a couple, or I look for free options. It's surprising how many things are on YouTube now. I've been watching free Hallmark movies on YouTube lately, and my husband has been watching old black and white westerns. Canceling unused ones is saving me at least 200 to 400 a year. That set it and forget it money adds up faster than you think. Number 5, pricey gifts for everyone. I love spoiling my family, but those big ticket birthday and holiday gifts for grandkids or your adult children really add up quickly. I know after Christmas, looking at a credit card bill or after a month where there's a lot of birthdays can be a bit shocking. I've dialed it way back now and I focus more on experiences. I try to do things like outings or for my adult kids, meet them for lunch. Last several years during the holidays when there's lots of family around, I've been doing a cousin party where I invite all my grandchildren and it's just grandma and me and we party and we have so much fun. Grandkids remember the time you spend with them way more than the stuff. And I bet if you ask them what you gave them for a birthday gift or Christmas even a year ago, there's a good chance they're not going to even remember. But those experiences you have will really stay with them. And I figure this saves me roughly $600 to $1,200 a year. Number 6, impulse buys. You know how those things end up in your shopping cart, and especially in the bigger stores with so many tempting items? I've really trained myself now to stop at the end of an aisle or just before I check out to look in my basket and say, is this something I really need? Will I really want it tomorrow? Most of the time, the answer is no. I believe cutting impulse buys have saved me 500 to 1,000 a year. It's such a simple habit, but it really makes a big difference. Number 7, seasonal decor. I used to get caught up buying every little pumpkin or bunny or holiday item. Now I prefer shopping in my own home. I pull out an item that has a story or a memory attached to them. My home feels truly authentic and cozy when it's filled with things I truly love instead of things that were on sale that week. This has saved me hundreds of dollars a year and made my space feel calmer. Number 8, collectibles and more stuff for hobbies. I used to collect nativities for many years. I still love the ones that I have, but I've stopped buying more. I used to buy them every year. I know when my mom passed away, she had so many collectibles, and it actually was really tough for all of us kids to go through a whole house full of things she had collected. And I realize I don't want to do that to my own children. Retirement gave me time to really look around and realize I have enough. Now I try and focus on just using what I own or on experiences instead of accumulating more things that just collect dust. By stopping this, I've saved $400 to $800 a year. And my home feels lighter, and so does my mind. Number 9, upgrading things that still work. I really used to replace items just because a newer version came out. Now, if something still works well, I keep it, whether it's a kitchen gadget, an appliance, or a tool. If it gets the job done, I'm good. That simple mind shift has saved me an amazing amount. I estimate this saves me between $600 and $1,200 a year. Number 10, carrying a credit card balance and paying interest. Now I strive to pay everything in full each month, or I simply avoid buying what I can't afford right away. Retirement really is supposed to be about peace and not lying awake at night worrying about debt. This one habit alone has saved me the most, at least $1,000 a year in interest. and it's really given me so much financial peace of mind. So those are the 10 things that I've either cut out or cut way back on in retirement. Together, these changes have saved me thousands of dollars a year. And honestly, I don't miss any of them. My days feel richer because I'm spending less time chasing stuff and more time just enjoying my garden, my family, and just simple pleasures. And if you're figuring this all out too, just know it doesn't happen all at once. Little changes over time can make a big difference, and you can still live a full, meaningful life on a fixed income. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing that has made a difference that you've stopped buying? One of the things that's brought me a lot of peace in retirement is gardening. So I'm going to share a video with you where I share 5 low maintenance garden ideas that are easy to enjoy and don't require a lot of work. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.